how did you initially get the idea for? Well, first, what is Cobby, and how did you get the idea for it?
Okay, so what is Cobby? Cobby is like actually a Magento backend replacement for the catalog. So whenever you want to manipulate any kind of product information, you can do this with Cobby. And in detail, Cobby is like an extension for Microsoft Excel that gives you all the features to work with your catalog in real time. So you don't deal with files or something. You just use Excel as a front end, like you use HTML for the regular admin panel.
Right.
And how did we came up with the idea? So I founded this company together with my partner Dima, and he was living in Canada at that time. It was like 2008 or something. And he developed a software called Joomla Remote. And this was a desktop client for Joomla, for the CMS, and it was quite famous. So he had like 7,500 installations. And all the
it was like a Windows desktop client or something?
Exactly. It was a Windows desktop client back in the days, that was able to deal with all the features of Joomla, all the extensions, like even if you created events or something, you got a desktop push notification, and like
that's cool.
Everybody was using it, and but he couldn't make really money out of it. And then one of our close friends was searching for a solution to easily upload and manage his Virtuemart store, which is like a e-commerce version of Joomla.
Yeah.
And we thought, okay, we can do that. And both of us invested in this product. We built a prototype and demoed it during a Virtuemart Day 2009 in Germany.
Mm.
And in the end, Virtuemart was not that big or kind of the right system.
Didn't
and
take
then
off.
We thought, yeah, exactly. And we thought, okay, better look out for. So the idea was brilliant. We did a demo there during the Virtuemart Day, and we got standing ovations. And they were just, the merchants were looking for some kind of solution to manage their store. And then we thought, okay, maybe use another system. And we were looking out for the right platform. And then we stumbled upon Magento in 2009 and thought, okay, we should build this for Magento. And then we had to learn Magento somehow first. And we thought, okay, it's tough. Lots of new things, lots of new framework stuff going on there.
Yeah.
And then we started building some shops and learn more about the market, and learned from our clients that they actually don't wanted another software. They wanted, like, they have this information, this product information inside a spreadsheet.
They just want to use Excel.
They would love to use their knowledge and just, Then we thought, why not build it in Excel directly?
Mm-hmm. And that's funny. That's interesting because, like, I mean, I'm not like an Excel user myself very much, and you know, I don't even do a lot of administration with stores and stuff, but it just made sense to me that a lot of people, they're just in Excel all day long. So just take out the middleman, let them work directly in Excel, you know? That was the original idea. So we investigated in this heavily, and there was a Ventana research that was asking like thousands of companies, and one question was, you said a Ventana research? A Ventana research, yeah. Oh, okay. What is that? Ventana? It's a research company, so it's like the name of it. Okay, sorry. Got it.
And they ask a lot of companies, and one question was, is a spreadsheet involved in the management process of product information in your company? And 94% of them answered with yes, it is. Right. It's like everybody's using Excel, and I like to, whenever you see, I will demo some of this stuff for you. Yeah, we're gonna do that here in a minute. Merchants come up with like ideas or challenges, they tend to solve it in Excel, and I I would say like Excel is the IDE for a merchant. Whenever you use PHP Storm or something, it's like they just flip up Excel and they build all the formulas and so on, and then they just analyze things. They get a picture of what's going on. They manipulate stuff automatically, and then normally they just try to convert it in some kind of import format, hope to import it in Magento or whatever. And if something breaks, they have to go back to Excel, find the cause of it and fix it and so on. And we thought we can do better.
Yeah, you're making me like Excel, man, which is you're making me get interested in Excel. I'm just getting a Slack message. I should close down Slack because it's going to distract me. Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. Yeah. So, well, we should probably just start jumping in. You know, it's funny though. I didn't realize that you came into Magento just to build a product. I thought, you were, in the space as like most people, as a merchant or with an agency, and then you stumbled upon the product idea. That's cool.
Nobody of us wanted to be an agency. We were always like product people. Yeah. And the funny story with me and Dima is like, we worked in the same company for a long time. And before that, I was the team lead of the web development team there. And he was like my first employee. Okay. So my first teammate. And then the team grew, and I just went on and did more kind of technical consulting and requirements engineering, and he took my team lead. So he became the team lead. And the third partner who's on board today is also one of our teammates, and we always wanted to build our own thing. And it was like not like projects. We wanted to build a product that is like better and sustainable.
Living the dream. That's great. Yeah. Man. Can you share anything about the scale of the business? Like how many users, anything like, and by the way, if I ask questions that, it's secret sauce, don't.
So as of today, we have like more than 300 Magento stores connected to Cobby, and over the time we connected to more than like 700 or something. But we haven't invested heavily in marketing or something. We always invested in the product because we are like this German mindset. We want to get it right before we hit the market. I'm not sure if this is
marketing is for Americans, right?
Yeah. So, but we're trying to keep up with it and improve.
And you have some decent sized stores, or are those mostly smaller stores, or?
No. Like we have, I think the biggest Magento 2 store, from taking in account the amount of products, is managed with Cobby. It's like 2.5 million SKUs.
The biggest Magento 2 store in the world. Wow.
Yeah, from the catalog point of view. So I was talking to the Magento guys, and they were telling, okay, this is like the biggest we know of right now, and it was like months before when we started porting Cobby to Magento 2, and like we have like really big names like Procter & Gamble, Hill's Pet Nutrition from the States is using it, for example. But we have like really tiny one-man show merchants as well. So it depends on your process and what you want to achieve. But like I truly believe that managing your catalog is like the fastest way to do this is using Cobby. Mm-hmm. There's no other solution that's nearly capable of what we can do for you to streamline the process.
I think that's a perfect point to start the screen share. So go ahead and do your screen share, and we're gonna just jump in, demo some stuff. Hopefully, I think the text. Oh, we had a little infinite regression there.
Yeah, recursion. And I'll just close something so you get an idea. So I would like to show you how we general work with product information, and I will just go into Excel and open up a blank workbook.
Cool.
we are really tightly integrated into Excel. This works from version 2007 on, and this is us here. This is like the little Cobby tab, and I can turn every spreadsheet into a real-time view of my Magento catalog. And all I have to do is like click on load products, and it will connect to my Magento and load all product information, all attribute sets, and so on, whatever is there. So it's like now it loaded all product information, all attributes, and it's also showing all the different attribute sets.
Now, is this a demo? Is this like a demo sample data, Magento sample data?
Yeah, exactly. This is the 1.9 sample data, and I just loaded it. It's like roughly 700 something products, and it's not that much actually, but like the biggest amount of time is spent on printing all the different attribute set sheets.
Okay.
So this is not about the amount of products. Like working with 10,000 products is like the same speed.
Interesting. Okay.
So I want to show a bit more of this. So actually, this is like looks like Excel, but when you click on an attribute like a category, Cobby is context aware, so it will show the corresponding editor. So it knows whenever I click on category that there should be a category editor shown. When I click on like description, it's showing a wider editor place, and it also gives you the ability that HTML editor is allowed in that field. And this is all pulled out of Magento, out of the box. You don't have to configure anything. This is all done in the Magento backend.
Yep.
And this goes further, like status or visibility. All is there, and all is like checked. And you have like tier pricing, or you have all the stuff.
Oh, is that tier pricing? Was that a little? Is that a little JSON?
Yeah, exactly.
Fragment?
So for us, it's like when we show, we have like more complex data, like for images or tier prices. We have the first thing is we have like the JSON object inside this, but you can easily manipulate it either through the editor, or you can also say, okay, I want to split it in columns. And then you just click on this little button, and it will split it up and give you one column for all the different customer groups and quantity and prices. So you are able to work with formulas. But in the general view, we won't show this, and you can just adjust how many tiers you want to see. Should we always display tiers as columns? And that's it. And we also we have all this information like custom options. It's also there. We have like this custom options editor to add new options and so on. And it's like if we have more complex options, we can mass edit those. We can delete them. We can do whatever we want. We have this configurable attributes. It's all there. All you know from Magento.
Yeah, I love it. Awesome.
So you can also enter prices there, or change the description, or auto calculate prices, or associate other products, or put in new images. We have this image preview here, because what you see is like whenever I click on an attribute, the context changes, and we normally tend to only show one task pane. So whenever I go back to like the category tree, it will change, but the image preview sticks, and I can see the gallery. This is whenever you describe the product, this is an easy way, and I can also like just place it somewhere, or make it stick somewhere else. It doesn't have to float here.
What is your Cobby plugin built in? Is this like a
yeah,
I don't know anything about Excel development.
Okay, this is the plugin itself is built in C#.
Okay,
and this is like using the .NET framework, and you will see later on like there is all the stuff you need to really streamline your catalog management process. There is a built-in FTP client that will upload your local whatever files to Magento, that will just get all the hassle out of the way for you. And this is built in C#, and that's the reason why we are not able to provide Cobby for Excel for Mac, because this is a completely other development path that was during the time we built Cobby was changed completely 2 times, and I'm lucky that we didn't jump on this train. And in the future, because of Microsoft's initiative to mono and so on, like OpenO from the code editor and so on, they are really into cross-platform nowadays.
Okay.
So this is like what it looks like, and like changing done by just
boom, just like you're in an
there.
Excel spreadsheet.
And it will change the status indicator. So we have a status indicator here on the left side, and whenever I want to upload this to Magento, I just hit Save Products. Boom. And it will save this product. And we can go on editing right now.
Yeah.
And in the background, it will upload it to Magento. And once this is done and caches are cleared and so on, we will receive a push on this product, and this will give us the green status back. So this depends on the speed of your Magento.
How do you decide? Boom, there it was. How do you decide which caches and indices and stuff to clear?
Yeah, like we have a extension in Magento as well, and it's the same cache clear. Like we get all the cache keys, we build them up, and we also, if you have like the Phoenix or Turpentine varnish extension, we will also clear those caches for you.
Oh, cool.
So, and we can directly jump from here into the admin panel, and you see that Kalen is now here. And
I'm famous.
Yeah, for sure. And I can go the other way around, save in Magento, and this will be immediately pushed to our sheet. So it's processed, and we'll get a push here, and this will turn red. So this is another status we have, and this red status will indicate that there is a change on this product that is not present in Excel right now.
Yep.
And whenever I want to know what was changed, I can click on Show Changes, and it will tell me, yeah, the name was changed in Magento.
Yep.
In Excel, I see Kalen, and also a low gift wrapping was changed. That is whatever you do from the model save in Magento.
Happened to be, yeah, okay.
Yeah, and all I have to do to be up to date is like load products, but I could also go on editing. And you can even work with the same users on the same product, because Cobby always knows, what was changed. So when I do a change,
yeah,
it will build the delta, and it will just update the minimal portion of the product that needs to get updated. So that's like.
And if you have multiple different people working on the same spreadsheet in different locations and stuff like that, it supports that too.
Yeah, it won't conflict. So our biggest client regarding users is like 27 users working on the same product all the time, and those are like country managers. Dang. And they really translate all the stuff all the same time, and it doesn't conflict. And they were working with the Magento backend, and this was always like hurting them,
right?
And they were overriding stuff, and So you shouldn't forget about that. We don't talk about sheets here. This is just a view to the data. We are not talking about a sheet right now.
Okay.
This is like a view to the data, like you see your website, the admin panel.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why we don't conflict with files or something. We always like, this is real time.
Yep.
Nothing else.
Yep.
Okay. So this is like basically manipulating information, and I want to show you some more benefits. Like, you know that this is like easy putting in information or filtering stuff and whatever, extending information is like easy, but one of the strengths of Cobby is like working with rules and presets.
Okay.
And those rules and presets is something I want to show you, and just give me a second.
Cool.
I will open something from the day-to-day thing, a merchant phases. So we get a new price list from a supplier.
Cool.
I just open up this price list.
Yep.
And this is something. I just showed you so far that what it looks like to load products. Doesn't matter what is there. We always load products combined with a filter and a preset. And like shortened and default are the ones we ship whenever you install Magento, but you can come up with your own presets. And those are actually use cases. And there's a use case price update supplier list. And I will choose this and load the products again. And then it will, it won't touch the list I opened, but it knows how to deal with the information in this list. And it will also just narrow down the information I see. And we have those white columns. Those are columns which represent attributes. And we have these yellow columns. Those are like helping columns, rule-based columns you can create by just adding a column in Excel and putting in formulas, like you know from Excel. And this is like, now this is really the strong part of it. So this formula knows how to work with the sheet we opened, we received from the supplier. This is still there.
Oh, there it is.
I
was wondering if it got replaced or, okay, so that's, yeah.
So you just get the information.
Yeah.
And then the key benefit here is that we can match this information with the data we have in Magento. And we can come up with like what needs to be done in that use case. So we can filter now, we need an update.
Yeah.
And it will show us only the products which need an update. And we can then, for example, take in account the quantity we have at stock. So some of our clients just want to update prices they don't have in stock, which they would like buy from their supplier. All the others should stay the same because they calculated them somehow when they were supplying.
When they got the stock, yeah, okay.
Yeah, exactly. And then they would drill it down to like the...
So you're just doing an Excel filter on that column.
Yeah, exactly. You can filter all the Excel magic, and then I just use one formula to say, okay, I want to update whatever all prices there are. Mark them. And
if you want to do, I just had a merchant recently that wanted to do like, cost. They wanted to price things at, cost plus 20% or something like that. So obviously you just use an Excel formula. If you
use any formula you want to. And this is also something I came across, and I have a bit more advanced demo coming in a minute.
Okay.
So actually, this is like how you would do it. And this is like working with your existing product information and just like, update all the prices and go on.
Do you ever have like a way to view like a quick link to click from the Excel sheet row to the product page? Like if somebody wants to just quickly preview it?
So open the storefront and it will jump there, and it also has the price update there, and it takes in account the store view you're in. So whenever you have like multiple websites or something, it will jump to the right website, and this is all there. And you can jump directly to the admin panel as well. So this is the right product in the right store view, and I can just work.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
So it's like the details that matter.
You can tell you guys have actually gotten into, you've really gotten into use cases and workflows for real merchants and making this thing super usable.
Yeah, exactly. And this is so flexible because you can do everything with Excel. And I want to show you like 2 or 3 more things just to give you an idea what Excel is capable of and what you can do with it. Yeah. So one more thing, like just
I think you're making Excel great again.
Yeah, for sure.
There's your new tagline.
Yeah, that's like let's make Excel great again. Okay. So let's see what we saw so far is like how you deal with like product information and existing products. And the strengths we saw so far is like analyzing data from external sources, and you can also just like make sure everything is in place in your Magento catalog. And this is done, for example, within Czech translations. So this is a multi-store, and if I want to work with all the different store views, I just open up the filter, and I can just load portions of my catalog. I can always filter like based on whatever there is, country of manufacturer, and it will show you.
What's the biggest number of store views that you've supported?
It's like 46 or something.
46. Okay, so you haven't run into any crazy merchants with like 3,000 store views?
Yeah, that's okay. It could. So actually, like speaking about scaling these solutions, like it took us really a long time to figure out how to make it fast, so we are connected in real time to like 300 merchants right now, and whenever something is changed in their store, like also an order is placed and the stock decreases, we are informed about this in real time.
Right.
And this is like, we know how to deal with it.
Nice.
So I will, in that case, I will just load the French and the German store view as well.
I feel left out. You didn't include the English one.
Yeah, because the English one is in the admin. So it's like Magento logic as well. So in that case, we have like 5 different columns, and I will just bring them down, and it will check whether things got translated. So the name is translated in that case, but it's not in like this case. So the name is not translated, the description is not translated, the short description isn't translated, and so on. And you can check this and make sure everything is translated before you publish this product in that store view. So you can really come up with all the rules and all the checks you want to do, like for example that one, or like limits a specific attribute shouldn't be more than 200 chars, or all the images have to have like small thumbnail base image set or whatever. And you can come up with all those rules to check the data quality. And and this
that's
is like
really cool, because otherwise you don't know. I mean, for these translation workflows, you don't know what's been translated so far, and you just kind of driving blind. You know what you guys should do? I was just thinking, you should put out like little 1-2 minute videos on all these little use cases. You know what I mean?
For sure. That's what we are planning to do this year, and we came up with like 18 different use cases, and I'm trying to show you 2 more of them, so you get an idea of what we have in common. And like the best is the last one, but I don't want to spoil it too much. So this is like working with data and analyzing data, and you have still all the possibilities you have like with Excel. So whenever I look for like a roller or something, I can just search for it and drill it down and do whatever I want. And also like I can find duplicates very, very easily, because this is like working with Excel. I have no clue if there's a real use case in the data I loaded right now. But if you're looking for duplicate URL keys, that was a thing lately with like Enterprise Edition, when they put out those database triggered indexing. You had to have unique URL keys, and everybody was going crazy about it. And finding like duplicates is like easy as eating a piece of cake or something. Like clicking it and saying, okay, highlight me duplicate values. You click it, and it's already highlighted.
Boom. That's
Bam,
cool.
there you go.
That's
and I can then go on and filter for like color and show me only the duplicates. And that's really easy, like talking content wise.
Yeah.
Okay, don't want to go into too much detail here in Excel. Better talk about what we can do. And so what we also can do is like we can also reset products and set the default value in bulk. So you can set default value, and it will then just overwrite it and like set all the little check marks in the Magento backend. And this is also something kind of unique. You can also bulk update your SKU from Excel and so on and so on.
Why would you want to reset to default other than just like if you're
maybe you did something like you didn't define the scope of an attribute really good, or you maybe changed the base language of your store. So you started with German, and then you decide, okay, we should go for English because now we have like 5 different English store views. And this is a challenging task for a merchant, but they can do it on their own with Cobby. It's like click, 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 and you're done with it.
Nice.
And otherwise, they would just have to reach out to the agency, explain what they want to do and whatever. And in that way, they would just copy and paste in Excel, and it's like done.
Nice, nice. Now, I mean, what's the obvious question here with this kind of thing is like with all the PIM products that are out there, you know, like why would anybody want to use a PIM if, you know, at the end of the day, they're probably using an Excel spreadsheet to import it.
Yeah.
And I mean, unless, and I don't know too much about it personally, but unless they really get into a good workflow with it, how do you think about the other PIM options that are out there?
So there are many use cases when you want to use a PIM. So talking about Cobby, we're always talking about Magento. So Cobby reflects only the information you have in Magento, but within a PIM, you collect information that's not necessary in Magento. So it's unstructured information like instruction manuals or really high-res images that you need for print, or even information for POS or whatever. And those information shouldn't be stored in Magento. And then a PIM makes sense. Or if you want to, like, but then we're talking about enterprise PIMs. If you want to restrict access to certain attributes, or if you want to have a really strict workflow, this has to be done first, then this has to happen, and so on, then maybe a PIM is the right solution. But for like most of the merchants, I don't think a PIM is the right solution. They are looking for a more efficient way to store data and work with external data. And this is like the second use case I want to show you, or just like let's do the last thing and we're good to go. So creating new products, how does this look like?
Okay. Perfect.
I'm opening up
these
one
perfect
sheet.
segues. I love it. Okay.
This is a sheet we'll need in the end to come up with other rules, and I will open up another sheet we received from a supplier. And this is an actual list we received from our supplier, and this is how it looks like. So it's a Danish company, and they're doing home and decor stuff, and this is all we have from them.
Okay.
This is where a merchant starts onboarding those products. And the only thing I did is like I added a new column which is called attribute set, and which tells Cobby later on where to create those products. The next thing I do is like I will again choose the right preset, and this should be create applicata. And I will just double check if I have a filter set. It's not the case. Okay. So then load the products and see where we're going. So what I want to do now is like I want to create those products, and the preset knows how to deal with this product information. This is external product information. I haven't added anything except where to create those, the attribute set.
Okay.
And now I want to create those products. It's like those are 232 products, and those should go in home and decor. This is the attribute set, home and decor.
Yep.
And this holds like 23 or something products. So what do I have to do to create those more than 200 products? I have to click one button, and this is split to attribute sets. That's it. And this split to attribute sets did one thing, and it created those products at the end of the table. And right now there's a little yellow window popping up that is fetching data from a competitor website and giving us their price.
Now, hang on a second. Where's the,
And
the little yellow, the little thing in the bottom right? The little
okay, yeah. This is fetching 63. This is telling me how many there are coming.
How in the world are you getting, how do you even know which competitor to look at? How are you figuring out?
Yeah, this is like, we know for this, this is like looking at one website. You could go for other websites, but the part of it is like we use another tool which is available in Excel. It's SEO tools for Excel, which is capable of putting in all the information from whatever systems you have, from Google Analytics, from Google AdWords, from YouTube, from wherever. Put it in there, and we can grab information from all the websites. And what it did here is like, it's looking at a website, Scandinavian Lifestyle. It's using their search.
We apologize to ScandinavianLifestyle.de for ripping their prices.
It's just, we're not ripping their prices. We're just having a look at them to see how we compete with them.
Right.
It's not, we could for
just some friendly competition.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And this is what we do here. So the first thing is we just fill in all the information. Like we associate it to the right category. We put in the name, the description. We grab the images.
How did you pick the category? Was that one of the fields?
No, this is a fixed one. But we could also look out for like specific terms and do a dictionary. I'll show you in a second when going further to the colors.
Okay.
So we also grabbed the images. This is a DVD we got from the supplier as well. Wow. And the images are named in a specific pattern. So they have like one part, the Leverande Warennummer is like how they name the images. And we know that, and we use a formula we introduced into Excel, which is images.create, and it will look in the folder on our web server right now, but it could also look in our like local storage, network storage, whatever we have there, or it could look for every link. And then it will auto-associate it and will upload it to Excel for us, Magento, from Excel. So the next thing is, you saw that in our original file, we know that the first name is the name and the last part is the color. And then we have like measurements and so on.
Right.
And then we came up with another formula that will get the color
Splits those up.
Yeah, split those up and put it in manufacturer color.
Oh, nice.
And then, because it's olive green, but we want to have like a nice filter navigation. And it should only pop up under green. And therefore, we came up with another dictionary, and that would be like the thing that you would do with categories as well. And we have like merchant on the left and the color we want to associate on the right.
Oh,
and this
sweet.
is a rule we came up with, and it's like doing that for us.
Nice, nice.
And then we have like the competitor price that's grabbed from the Scandinavian Lifestyle, and we have our price that was calculated based on the cost.
Okay.
And we can see how we match. And
was
if
the
we
cost
want to
one of the fields? Was that one of the fields?
Yeah, the cost was the only field we had, and price wasn't. And that's the reason why we calculated, and that's the reason why we better look at competitive pricing. And sometimes we don't find anything, and sometimes we just see, okay, this is like working. And this is what we do here. And like we do more stuff, like we put it in home and decor type. We set the product as new to date from today up to like 3 weeks, and we build URL keys and all this stuff. And this is all coming out of the presets. And you can do it on your own, and it's really piece of cake to set up.
That's amazing. What do you think about all these price comparison tools that are out there where you can match your prices or automatically adjust your prices based on competitors and stuff like that?
Yeah, like we have clients using them, and they like them somehow, but most of them do tell you, yeah, this is our suggestion, and you better check if this is like kind of complying to your calculations. And this is also a source of traffic we see right now of new Cobby users who want to be more agile when it comes to pricing, and they use those pricing sites and they have all those ranges, but in the end they come up with an Excel list and they check their calculation and then they want to take this information into Magento. And this is where we are just like the one and only go-to solution.
That's interesting. Yeah, because you go, okay, let's match the competitor pricing, and they go, okay, but then somebody says, well, let me look at the prices, and let's approve them before we put that live.
Exactly.
We don't want to just put this. So they say, all right, somebody make a spreadsheet. And that's how they go in and approve it. Yeah, that's interesting.
That's how life is. And whenever so spreadsheets have pitfalls. Like when you don't use Cobby, the spreadsheet is only used by one person, and you never know which is the latest, and so on. And this is you get rid of this by using Cobby.
Yep.
Because you don't actually work with a spreadsheet. You have all these rules and stuff put in presets, and you can use those.
Yep. I just thought of another tagline for you guys. Cobby takes you out of spreadsheet hell. That's basically what it does. Cool. Okay. This is awesome. All right. So what's this?
I have
got me all excited about this.
Use cases, but I think this brings it to the point. I don't want to show too much more.
Okay.
Do you want to see anything else? Like, do you have any? So I can show you how we deal with errors. Maybe this is something a lot of import-export stuff have to deal with. Let's just like use this sheet. I opened too many of them, and like use a default. Let's just start on over, and I'll show you how we deal with errors, because this is something a lot of solutions are not good at when it comes to import-export, and we also give you a real-time feedback on this. So we all know that name is the required field.
Yep.
So I can just remove the name, and it will highlight this one red. I know I should have provided it, but I didn't do.
Oh, cool.
And I hit Save Products. And it let me. That's the case. But it now tells me, okay, I can't save because the name is empty.
Oh, nice.
And I can then go on there and put in my fix. Sorry.
Hey, I'm famous again.
Right. Yeah, for sure. And you're on video.
And I'm on video. Is there a keyboard shortcut to save all the products?
Right now, not. But we are... we're thinking about introducing shortcuts because a lot of clients are also asking for this. And once they do more things, it's maybe a good idea. Right now, I'm just using the mouse. But what it did now, it's like it would, if I have like 20 errors, it would show all of them.
Yep.
I'll do that. And
that was fast. Is it doing server-side validation of that, or is that client-side?
No, this is all done server side, on our side, and we do like all the Magento validation and more, like 20 more or something.
Okay. Are you hitting a local Magento? You're hitting a local Magento instance on your machine?
So we hold a copy of all the information. That's how we do all the sync magic. So whenever when you send us a file with 2.5 million products, we will figure out within seconds what's the one needle there that needs to get changed.
Okay.
And we will only process this change to Magento, and it will speed up things and
that German engineering.
Yeah. That's how we
but
deal.
Like when it did that red error validation right there, that made a server side call to like a local Magento instance on your local machine, and then okay.
Yeah.
It was like immediate.
Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to deal with all this like that fast. And it's like not only dealing with required attributes. So we do lots of things. Like if you change the price of a simple product, which is associated to configurable, we'll warn you. This is not an error. It's like a warning. Hey man, you better should adjust the pricing.
Yeah.
Of the configurable.
That's
and
awesome.
what I really wanted to show you is like whenever I fix an error, it is like crossed, and I know I worked already on this.
No, that's cool. So it gives you a little checklist to fix all your errors. That's so cool, man.
Yeah, I guess.
How many hours did you guys put into this product? If you've calculated it.
Oh, it's like 30 man years or something.
Seriously?
Yes.
Oh my God.
So this is like really well thought out. It's like scaling. It's all redundant. It's like bulletproof. We built in all the enterprise features like Magento 2 staging, Magento 2 access control. Whenever you are restricted to a specific store view and you have this access restriction, this is all there.
Good Lord.
It's all built in. It's like a backend replacement for your catalog, Magento catalog. And it's like bulletproof. And we also, there are things you don't see under the hood. So we have a logging. We will warn you about errors in your data. Whenever you connect your service to us, we'll check your Magento installation for misconfigured attributes or EAV problems in your store. And we'll give you a report about it and how you fix it, all the stuff.
Nice. So there's probably there's a use case there for not like an audit, but like a little mini product audit, catalog audit, where you just pull all your stuff in and see if you have any issues.
Exactly.
That's cool, man. Are you open to acquisition offers from Magento?
Probably. I'm not sure. They didn't reach out yet, but
I think I'm trying to remember. They laid out sort of the areas of investment they were looking at. Content management was one of them. I think PIM was one of them.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Me too. So maybe during Imagine. So we're going to Imagine, and whenever you see someone with like a blue shirt wearing something with Cobby on it, better talk to us.
Then you know who to talk to. Nice. That's awesome, man. Well, hey, we'll do this as our first one, but we'll do this again sometime and go into like some of these other use cases and stuff. It's super cool.
Okay, so I'll get back to you and stop the screen share.
Yeah, pop back to video. There we go. Cool, man. It was a lot of fun, and we'll I'm trying to figure out how to close my full screen. We'll get this sucker out and push it out, see what people think about it. And,
so if you have any ideas or if you want to try it on your own, visit Cobby.io.
There you go.
Free test drive, and whenever you have questions, just drop me an email.
Yeah, I mean, if nothing else, they can do that little audit, pull down their products and see if there's any errors, any issues.
For sure.
I would definitely be doing that right now. If I had a store, I had to want
to. You don't have any stores?
I don't have any stores. I'm storeless.
Man.
Yeah.
How does it feel?
It's liberating.
Crazy.
Cool, man. Well, yeah, I'll see you soon at Imagine.
Thanks. Hope to see you and spend 1 or 2 drinks at the bar.
Yeah. All right. See you there, man. Let me hit stop.